is up, everybody? Thank you for joining me here again at the Horsepower Enthusiast YouTube channel. I have been extremely busy, as you can tell. Well, you probably can't because it's dark right here. I have a flashlight. The transmission is back in the car and I'm super ecstatic. Everything underneath is done. I just have to pretty much button up the top side here. I put the master cylinder back in, hook up the shifter cables, and then just put the charge pipe in the intake, and she's gonna be ready to go. So hopefully we put it back together right, but who knows. This was probably the most involved thing I've done in the car so far. It seemed like a pretty big task at first, and it was. The important thing for me was just if I ever got frustrated, I just stopped, come back to it later. That way it's always fun. But yeah, let's dive into it. Hopefully we can get her started tonight. Actually, this video won't end without this car running, so let's get to work. Right now I'm working on convincing the master cylinder bolts to go in. Then I have to hook up the shift linkage, clean up some of this mess because it looks like a disaster. And we'll hook up our shift cables, put our charge pipe on, and then the intake. Getting very close now. A couple minor upgrades I did while I was in there. We got the Diesel Geek. I think it's like a nylon bushing down here. It's for the shifter. It's supposed to tighten this up down there. I don't know what it's called. Off my head. Or off the top of my head. Off my head. Off my head. And then we got billet shifter cable ends. So that should tighten that up too. Get rid of that rubber bushing. I'm pretty sure did it right. I just pushed the rubber bushing out of the shifter cable end. We'll put that in, then we'll put it on the shifter. Get to it. We are getting very close. I'm about to put the charge piping on, the intake, and then the battery box, and then we are pretty much done. Here's a better look at the Chuck Fab handmade turbo setup we got. Not really turbo setup, but just the up pipe, intake, and then we have the other charge tube or whatever. But these things work amazing. Very happy with these. Everything Chuck does. Here's the intercooler. Beast of an end tank. It is starting to look like a car again. I'm super excited. All we have to do is put in the battery, and I'm gonna run upstairs, get my tender because the battery is probably 100% dead, and then we are gonna start this. The anxiety levels are rising, but so is the excitement. Hopefully I did it right. First transmission rebuild ever. Let's see if it works. There she is, all her glory, back on the ground. The only thing I have to do is torque the lug nuts on the front wheels, and then we are ready to start. Alrighty guys, I don't know if you can see me, but this is the big moment. First transmission rebuild I've ever done. Pretty much the biggest job I've done on this car. Hopefully it starts. Check engine lights off. Must be a very happy car. I'll show you inside. This is what we got going on inside the car. Can't see much really, but yeah, it's really happy. No check engine light. Awesome. Just couldn't be happier. It runs. I'm so excited. Man. As you can tell, we have forward and reverse. All the gears work. From what I can tell right now, I guess it just goes to show you can always accomplish anything you want. as long as you put your mind to it. And that's exactly what I did, and look what happened. Sometimes there's things that aren't gonna work right. Like there was plenty of things on here that I did wrong. I had to take the transmission, some things back apart, but it's all part of it, learning, and the next time I do it, I'm gonna be just that much faster at it. There you have it. The Jetta is all back together and happy. We are definitely going to be driving this car tomorrow. It's supposed to be 70 degrees and sunny, and that is awesome. But that's probably gonna do it for this time. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe if you have not already. But I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.